Lucifer Morning Star, aka Lucifer the Light Bearer, is the reason behind the Big Bang. The Light Bearer is the one who said, "Let there be light," and there was light. God saw that the light was good, and he separated the light from the darkness. He called the light day and the darkness night. This was the first day. The day and the night transit respectively in an equal manner of approximately 12 hours each, making day and night the chronology of the awakening and the sleepiness of men. "Let there be light," said Satan, the one we are waiting for, because every being who waits is a waiter for its time. Satan, what are you waiting for? My kingdom come? My will be done on earth as it is in heaven? And as Mohammed says, Iblis is like a little black man who will come to destroy the Kaaba. The Kaaba will be destroyed at the end of time by a man of Abyssinian origin named Du Asawakatane, who will dismantle it stone by stone. This event is considered one of the major signs of the end times, an event prophesied by the Prophet Muhammad. Other hadiths mention that an army that will march to destroy it will be swallowed up by the earth. The Kaaba has been damaged in the past, but never permanently destroyed. The 1979 incident, where fundamentalists took control of the Grand Mosque, did not lead to the destruction of the Kaaba, nor did natural disasters cause damage on several occasions. The shaitans, although invisible, are described as extremely ugly. It is said that the sun sets and rises between the horns of a shaitan, and at that moment the gates of hell are opened. Therefore, Muslims should not pray at that time. Why do you call Jesus Isa ibn Maryam instead of Isa ibn Yusuf as the Jews do with Messiah ben Joseph? It was Isa ibn Yusuf who came first in the 1st century, and it is Yeshua ben David whose return we await. Lucifer worked on the first day by bringing light to the world, and it was the devil who worked on the 7th day by enlightening Adam and Eve on their nudity, and furthermore on the nature of the forbidden fruit. The Kaaba is the house that contains the Antichrist. The Kaaba is the threshold of Mohammed, the object of worship for Muslims. Moses was the son of Pharaoh, and Aaron was the prophet of Moses. Exodus 7. See Moses, I have made you God to Pharaoh, and Aaron, your brother, will be your prophet. You will speak everything I command you. And Aaron, your brother, will speak to Pharaoh. This is how pious Muslims imagine the relationship between Christ and the Mahdi at the end of time. The Mahdi will be seen as the prophet of the Messiah, and the Messiah will be seen as God made flesh. Michael's witnesses are Jehovah's Witnesses, who say that Jesus is the Archangel Michael. In the beginning was the Logos, the word that came out of the microphone, and this word and microphone was renamed Michael the Mic. For Jehovah's Witnesses, Logos is the biblical term for the Word, which is the name of Jesus before he came to earth. They believe that the Logos, the Son of God, is the Archangel Michael, the first and most important of Jehovah's creations. In short, for them, Jesus is the Archangel Michael, who is the Logos before his birth as a man. Before becoming the man Jesus, he was known as Michael. After his death and resurrection, Jesus returned to heaven and became the Archangel Michael again. Jehovah's Witnesses do not believe that Jesus is God, but rather a powerful, non-divine angelic creature. In DC Comics, Michael is Lucifer's twin brother and is an archangel with immense power, while Lucifer embodies willpower. Their relationship is complex, marked by deep rivalry, manipulation, and fighting, but also by a mutual dependence in matters of creation. Michael played a key role in Lucifer's rebellion, manipulating him, and is often portrayed as an adversary attempting to ruin or steal his brother's life. Michael and Lucifer were created simultaneously by God and Goddess, like identical twins. Michael has the power to create matter from nothing, while Lucifer controls desire and will. To create universes, they must work together, as their powers complement each other. Their rivalries have often led to physical confrontations, most notably during the battle for supremacy. In the television series Lucifer, the two brothers compete to take God's place, and Lucifer ultimately defeats Michael. Michael is the direct expression of power, defined as an angel capable of creating or ending an infinite creation. He is essentially omnipotent, as his powers are those of God himself. The Demiurge, he can rival Lucifer Morningstar in power and even surpass his will at times. Originally, Lucifer the Lightbringer was known as Samel, meaning intelligence, but he came to be better known as Lucifer, as intelligence is credited with the light. He was thought to be God's favorite angel, but when Lucifer rebelled, God cast him out of heaven, charging him with being the ruler of hell and punishing the souls of deceased sinners for eternity. Lucifer reluctantly ruled hell for many eons, gaining a fearsome reputation in the process. He became known by many names, including the devil, Satan, Abaddon, and Belial. The Presence is the omniscient, omnipresent, and omnipotent embodiment of God, the source of all creation, angels, and magic in the DC multiverse. His history has evolved over time from a simple voice to a more complex and multifaceted entity, sometimes portrayed humorously and other times as the source of everything. The Presence is the creator of the DC universe and everything within it, including physical laws, angels like Lucifer and Michael, and concepts such as life and death. The Presence emerged from a void before creation itself, and his role is to maintain cosmic balance. The Presence is often compared to the God of the Abrahamic religions, most notably Christianity, but his concept has evolved to encompass aspects of various mythologies and broader concepts, such as the infinite entities. The Presence has no fixed form, and is often depicted as a voice, a giant hand, or an abstract entity. He often acts through agents such as the Spectre, who embodies his anger and his justice. His role and personality have evolved over time, and he is described as both a benevolent creator and a mysterious force with complex motivations. The witnesses of Gabriel are the Muslims who received the Quran through Gabriel and Muhammad, and they do not say that Jesus is the angel Gabriel, but that he is only a simple man without a pre-existence with God. They do not say that Isa is Gabriel, but rather that it is Gabriel who brought Isa into the womb of Mary. This makes Isa Gabriel, or at least the son of Gabriel throughout Allah's intercession. He is the bearer of light who told the light to appear, since it is he who carries the light in his womb like Al-Aziz. To get rid of Iblis is to get rid of the light, which is both earthly and heavenly. Lucifer is therefore a pioneer. Where Jesus said, "I am the way, the life, and the truth," Lucifer simply said, "I am the light of the world." One cannot get rid of life, just as one cannot get rid of light. On the other hand, we can get rid of the path and the truth for the route, the skid and the lie, because to each one belongs his own road, to each one belongs his own path, to each one belongs his own dream, and to each one belongs his own destiny. You can call me Logic, just because I am Rodrigue, therefore Mail, and Mohi like Samel and the sun.